Okay, so we're going to review the quiz. The first question is born on March 4th, 2013, at 34 weeks gestational age, tested on December 20th, 2014. So you can go ahead and enter the date of testing and then their birthday. And then you can start subtracting. So 20 minus 4 is 16, 12 minus 3 is 9, 2014 minus 2013 is 1. Now, if you can see at the bottom, 40 weeks minus 34 weeks equals 6 weeks premature. You use 40 weeks because that's the typical gestational age at birth. So to calculate 6 weeks prematurity, there's two ways you can do it. The first is that 4 weeks equals 1 month and 2 weeks equals 14 days. And then the other one is that you can do 6 weeks times 7 days, which is 42 days total, and that comes out to 1 month, 12 days if you're using the 30-day rule as a month. So both were counted correct on the quiz, but we're going to start with this example with the 1 month, 14 days. So you can go ahead and enter that into the prematurity as well as the 0 for the year. You don't want to forget that. And then go ahead and subtract 16 minus 4 equals 2, 9 minus 1 equals 8, and 1 minus 0 equals 1. Now we're going to show you the other way using 42 days, which is 1 month and 12 days. And then don't forget that 0. 16 minus 12 is 4, 9 minus 1 is 8, and then the 1 minus 0 equals 1. So that gives you your corrected age using either way. And as you can see, they're very close. So either way is accepted. The second question, born on October 23rd, 2012, at 37 weeks gestational age and tested on August 15th, 2015. So you can go ahead and put in the date of testing and then go ahead and put in their birthday and then start subtracting. 15 minus 23 you cannot do, so you have to borrow from the 8. And you get a 7 over there and you add the 30 days to the days. So you have 45 minus 23 equals 22. And then you go over to the months, and you can't subtract 7 by 10, so you have to borrow from the year, and then add 12 months onto 7, which is 19. And then you get 9 months, and then you can subtract 2014 minus 2012 to get 2 years. So your chronological age is 2 years, 9 months, 22 days. And you do not calculate for prematurity after 36 weeks gestation, so you do not need to calculate for a corrected age on this question. Our last question was born on August 2nd, 2014, at 26 weeks gestational age and tested on May 14th, 2015. So you can go ahead and enter your testing date and then your birth date and then start subtracting. So 14 minus 2 is 12. You can't subtract 5 minus 8, so you have to borrow from the year. So you take 2015 down to 2014 and then add 12 onto 5, which is 17. You can then subtract 17 minus 8 equals 9, 2014 minus 2014 equals 0. Now we get to the prematurity. So you do the 40 weeks minus 26 weeks gestational age equals 14 weeks premature. So you can calculate 14 weeks by saying it's 12 weeks is 3 months and 2 weeks remaining is 14 days. So you would get 3 months, 14 days. Or you can do 14 times 7 days in the week, which equals 98 days, which is 3 months and 8 days. We're going to start with this one, and remember both of these ways are correct on the quiz. So if you did it either way, you did not lose points. So then we enter the 3 months, 14 days, and we need to borrow from the months. So we have 8 months now, and then we add 30 onto 12, which is 42. We can subtract 42 minus 14 equals 28, and 8 minus 3 equals 5. So our corrected age is 5 months and 28 days using this method. Using the other method, we make sure we enter our date of testing and our birth date. And then again, you can calculate your chronological age by subtracting 14 minus 2 equals 12, borrow from the year, add 12 months to 5, which equals 17, subtract 17 minus 8, which equals 9, 2014 minus 2014 equals 0, and then we come down to the prematurity. So this time we're going to use the 14 weeks times 7 days equals 98 days, which is 3 months by the 30-day rule and 8 days remaining. So you can put in your 3 months and 8 days into the prematurity. And then you can subtract. So 12 minus 8 is 4, 9 minus 3 is 6, and that is your corrected age, 6 months, 4 days. So either of those are counted as correct for the quiz, and hopefully that kind of clears up some of your questions regarding how to convert the weeks into your prematurity.